morning. I got my jigsaw today, and that's been like my most exciting purchase that I've made yet. I have an appointment this morning. I slept all day, all morning. My iron is definitely low. I woke up, I stayed up for like an hour and then went directly to sleep, and I slept in the car all the way up here, so iron's definitely low. Abigail, out of my jigsaw bag, made what?
A princess!
A princess!
Yeah, a princess without a head, without a body, and that is a
That's
bag!
its head right there. That's its head right there.
That would be a body.
See how pretty?
That would be a body.
Its body is in the dress.
Oh.
Don't you know what a princess
It's a
looks
bag.
like?
It's a bag. And
Factually it is a bag, but Abigail made her into a princess.
How? We will eventually need this for something other than a toy.
Eventually, we never needed it to begin with, but I have an appointment. It's going to be like a 5-minute appointment. I'm gonna run in, get my medicine, and come out, and I think we're gonna go pick up some tile today that I ordered at a St. Augustine store because it was the only place that they had tumbled travertine in stock, and for some reason they wouldn't ship it to another store even though it says ship to store instead of ship to my house, because it would be, I think it was like $80 to ship it to my house. I was like, I mean, maybe if it costs more gas to drive to get it than $40, I might have done that, but we're gonna go see what they have in St. Augustine. I know that Zeb and my mom and I went there one time to go to Ripley's, believe it or not. We're not gonna do that today. It is a very rainy day out today. But we may, you know, just go look around and see what they have. It's one of Zeb's favorite towns. It has something there that he really likes. Historically, I don't remember what it... Ponce de Leon Castle or something. We went for a field trip there with him for school, so we'll check it out and see what there is for the kids to look at and learn about in the rain. It seems like it rains in Florida, like, well, where we live, about 6 months straight during the year, and it's very hard for us. Like last year we weren't even able to go to the beach because it literally rained every day. We're gonna try to work around that and find somewhere where it's not raining. Look at the weather everywhere for a week and make a determination to go to the beach at least once a week, or the springs, or somewhere to swim, because I want to go swimming this year. So I have been in the house for far too long, but I need to go swimming. Hadar likes to look at these buildings. I like to look at the inside, but I'm looking at that roof like, man, that's gonna be a lot of work. But I would love, there's like a church that I wanted to buy. It's so super cheap, but imagine the work. Like, I can't even finish my hallway, okay?
X-Church.
Imagine the work it would take to restore that, but it's so beautiful.
It reminds me of Jaffa or Jaffa.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
A lot of these buildings are centuries old now.
Yeah, this one's actually made of stone, it looks like.
Very
it's
similar
nice.
to what we have there.
So where are we at? We're past Palaca right now.
We are in Palaca, about to get out of it. We're gonna cross a bridge here that you told me all the fish had to die because of pollution.
Yeah. My dad can't eat the fish out of St. John's River because it's so polluted by factory workers, or not factory workers, obviously they have to work, but
yeah,
by the factories themselves, it's just so polluted.
Yeah, here's another church.
So yeah, there's, oh, that, okay, I was like, what, there's just a building over here. So I know we've had a lot of car vlogs. I actually had to just go to the doctor today to get my medicine, so
Stay firm.
I also am going to go and get my blood work. I already got my blood work done through them instead of through this other doctor. A lot of you guys were like, don't go to that blood doctor if they treat you like that, but I kind of thought about it some more and was like, okay,
Well, to find another one is work, and to find out that yours can actually produce results.
Yeah, I went and got a blood work today. I was like, I'm low in iron, I'm feeling tired, and he's like, oh, you're feeling symptoms? There's a St. John's River right there.
On the left, the pollution.
Okay.
Left.
Yeah, there's some stacks out on the river. I hate that they're allowed to just dump their pollution in the river, parts per million. They're like, yeah, you got some money, we'll give you more parts per million to dump the pollution in the river. I don't like that. But if you eat the fish out of the river here, you'll get sick. It's advised to throw them back. But anyway, so the guys, I was like, I'm having symptoms, you know, I'm tired. I'm getting very tired. Oh.
We avoid conflict.
Avoid conflict, yeah. So, you know, just past 2 days, I've been extremely tired, but for about 3 weeks, I've had a craving for ice. So I guess that's the way it's gonna go for, like, I want to get into, like, okay, every 6 months I'll have to get an infusion and we'll be done. You know, don't have to be like, surprise, surprise, your iron's low every 6 months. Look how cute the Dollar General is in St. Augustine. Going with the, I believe this is the oldest city in Florida. That's what somebody said. Right now you just see street, but there's a Ripley's, believe it or not, and there's some water here and brand new building. So look, they're selling sheds. This is very interesting for me. I love a shed. And they have brand new apartment buildings. Wow, they're gorgeous.
All right, we got Andrea's special delivery, and we'll probably show you that when we get home. It's tile, pretty tile.
There's a really nice park over here. We will go one day. It's been just such a wintry, bad day today, so we decided not to, like, actually do anything but get our stuff. And there's a pretty nice park here. I think we went there once.
It was completely covered last time because COVID had just hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why we didn't go. I know we went here, but I didn't remember what the thing was. Look at all these beautiful houses. This is in Placa. There's some really, really old houses here. Really nice. I'd like to have one and restore it, but yeah, you know how slow I work, so not an option. But the burger, the sandwich king. This vehicle.
Oh, it's a truck. That's why I'm keeping away from it.
Look like a fire truck or something. Look how pink. It is almost accurate in the camera. It's so super pink outside and pretty.
Abigail, you like that?
Raphael's sleeping. Yeah. Pink and purple.
It's pink and purple.
Beautiful. It won't last long. Sun's going down.
Pretty.
This is so beautiful.
Water.
Oh my god. So beautiful. So pretty.
They have soup.
Oh, that's so pretty. This is like the Jerusalem stone. I got 3x6 tiles. Is that 6? Yeah, 3x6. That's how they look. They have holes. It is holy. It's like from the Holy Land, except I believe it's from Turkey, which is close to the Holy Land. And Hadar said, it looks like Jerusalem stone, but yeah, it does, because it is basically the same thing. This is called tumbled travertine. And these were not expensive, believe it or not. I think it's more expensive to buy it in Israel than it was here. They're about 50 cents a piece, $4 a pack. $4.58 a pack, I believe. For this, I just have to do it, have to put it together. Very exciting. Okay, there's definitely a front and a back, but look at the holes in it. I just think it is so pretty. There's the back, so this is like, you know, tooled cut, but this is going to be so pretty. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. Yeah, that's the front. Oh, this is everything that I wanted. I've always loved this tile. Way before I even went to Israel. Way, way before. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at all that character. And each one is different. And I love them all. So it gives the steps to doing it. So I'm going to read that. But yeah, this right here, all of this was $4.50. So this is like, or $4.50, I think it was $4.58 for 8 pieces. So this that takes up a good sized amount of your backsplash. Very excited about that. So yeah, we're home. Getting everything straightened out and good to go. So I have energy to finish my projects, and then we can finally live in this house as a family again, being together and only having to clean and not having to organize or do projects. I'm just about done. We're about done. We are going to replace the backsplash. I do like the backsplash. I was fortunate enough to get an actual backsplash instead of like just paint or just like plastic, something that was renter friendly for somebody else. I do have a backsplash. I am going to save it probably for another area, probably outside of the house, but I do like it. I do love this stone though. I am absolutely in love with this stone. So here I have some soup, and I made this yesterday, day before, last night.
Last night, I think?
Some other night. I made it at night for the next day. For everyone to eat the next day.
Is this yours?
That's Abigail's.
Okay.
I got some rolls for them to eat with it too. On sale at Walmart. Perfect little sweet dinner roll. So, here's yours.
There's even a potato.
Yeah.
It resembles this.
Yeah, there's a potato in there too. I made this soup. Let me tell you what I made it with. I'm getting rid of stuff on the shelf so that we can refill with new stuff. You know, you gotta get out with the old and with the new. So I put like 5 cans of stuff in it. It's got 1 can of whole potatoes, 2 cans of carrots, a can of corn or 2 cans of corn. It has a whole Napa cabbage in it. Love Napa cabbage. I used to eat that exclusively. As soon as I found it in the store, I bought that only instead of like the other type of cabbage, and I think I'm gonna go back to that because it's so much easier to cut and to prepare. It's like thinner and it's quicker to cook. So it's got Napa cabbage in it, 1 or 2 red onions because I'm trying to get rid of them as well. It's got a package of sausage, like the hot dog sausages. And it's got some seasoning in it. And here's the seasoning. I got these at the Dollar Tree, actually, I tell you. This right here. Longhorn. It's got some honey on it. Longhorn grill seasoning. It's I guess it's the sawdust stuff that they give you. The seasoning, sawdust seasoning. It's really, really good. So I put a bunch of that in there. Didn't even put any salt in it because it's got all the hot dogs and stuff. And, oh, 2 cans of tomato sauce and some water. Really, really good soup. My mom used to make cabbage soup. Anyway, the story that I wanted to tell you was my grandma made a big pot of this soup. It's like, just got everything in it. It's not like hummin. Hummin is a little different and it's really good. But my grandma made this when I was in middle school, and I went with her and my grandpa. I drove with them from Florida to Ohio because that's where they spent like wintertime. Wait, no. They spent summer times and I was out of school. So we went there for my summer break. So I was there for about 3 months. Had a really great time, but on the way she made a big pot of this. Now, it takes about 18 hours to drive all the way up there from Florida. But we stopped at a truck stop and slept overnight. I didn't get much sleep because have you smelled what a truck stop smells like? There are trucks running 24/7 and I was getting gassed out. Couldn't breathe. But then by the time we got to Ohio, we ate this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. By the time we got to Ohio, I never wanted to see this soup again. And I've never made this soup until just now. So it took me that many years to want that soup again. I was so sick of that soup. And then when we got there, she froze the rest. So, yeah, that was a soup story. My grandma, you know, she's from the Depression era, so you didn't waste nothing, and I'm sure she put everything in there that she could. It was a really good soup. The first 3 or 4 times I had it, that got old in one day. You like that? Kitty? Kitty, you like that? Alright, they're gonna eat now.
If you aren't subscribed yet,
Please subscribe and like.
comment and share. FoolyLiving. We're out of town. I think it's day 11.
It doesn't go away. In some cases, it actually got worse. How many of you like it this way? I don't know. I like it, and I don't know what I'm going to put back here.